Welcome everybody to the Healer's Toolbox. This is bundle number 5, and this is the 30th tool in the toolbox. So this is the last tool that we're doing in the Healer's Toolbox. Today is the 10th of March, 2026. So the last tool that we're doing is Rejuvenating Hands. And so before I start, I'd just like to thank everybody for attending the Healer's Toolbox training, the practitioner training. So it's been quite a journey, and the Healer's Toolbox. I mean, that this was when I started. Like this came after the bulk energy clearing, and then that led into the Healer's Toolbox, and then midway through the Healer's Toolbox is where the Healer's Toolbox was actually like a foundation or stepping stone to the Starseeds Toolbox, which most of y'all are here in the training. So yeah, it's been an amazing journey. I mean, I don't know, like it seems like just yesterday I started, but like when I think back, it's been quite a while. So it's quite a journey, and the journey is still continuing in the Starseeds Toolbox. So thank you everybody for joining in and supporting me and being with me on this journey. So we're going to do this last tool in the Healer's Toolbox, which is the Rejuvenating Hands. All right, so Rejuvenating Hands. Rejuvenating Hands allows a practitioner to use their hands as a direct rejuvenation interface with the body. So the hands become energetic transmitters that are capable of restoring vitality to tissues, joints, organs, and cognitive systems. This tool, Rejuvenating Hands, can be used on yourself. You can use it on another person, and you can do this physically, like in person, or you can also do it remotely on another person. So both ways work, in person and remotely. The function of this, how you do it, you basically place your hands over a body region. The system will then scan the area, and then the rejuvenation protocols will begin. So the protocols restore cellular vitality, tissue elasticity, joint function, neural clarity, and energetic coherence. Right? The intention here of this tool is for functional restoration. So the tool, in essence, operates like a biological repair interface, and your hands are the access point for this rejuvenation process. Right? So the core functions of rejuvenating hands. Right? So rejuvenating hands perform several functions at the same time. So the first function is cellular rejuvenation. So cells that have slowed down, fatigued, or degraded receive vitality restoration. And this supports mitochondrial activity, cellular repair cycles, tissue renewal processes. The second function is joint restoration. So the tool scans joints for degradation, inflammation, stiffness, and structural imbalance. Then it initiates corrective protocols that restores mobility and function. So function number 3, nervous system refresh. mental fatigue and neural overload are extremely common. So placing the practitioner's hands over the head or back of the neck activates neural recalibration. So this can refresh cognitive clarity, mental stamina, and nervous system stability. Function 4, energetic field renewal. So energetic depletion can accelerate physical aging. This tool restores energetic coherence in the region under the hands. And then function 5 is vitality recharging. So organs and body systems receive an energetic recharge that increases vitality and resilience. All right, so how does this tool work? All right, so your hands are not the actual power source, but in fact your hands are the interface. So the tool connects your hands to a rejuvenation intelligence system that scans the body and applies the appropriate repair protocols. So think of it as plugging a diagnostic and repair device into the human body. Once contact is made, the tool will automatically, it will scan the area, then it will detect degradation patterns, apply rejuvenation protocols, and then stabilize and repair. All right, and this system activates through your hands. So once your hands makes contact with the region of the body that you want to rejuvenate, that will start the process. And as I said, you can do this in person, physically, or you can do it remotely on your client. All right, so now I'm gonna do the group empowerment. And then after that, we'll do the practical exercises using the Rejuvenating Hands tool. And any questions? All right, so once you're not driving or anything that needs attention, you can relax, you can close your eyes, you could lie down, however you feel comfortable. All right, so I'm doing the Rejuvenating Hands empowerment. This empowerment is for all who are enrolled in the Rejuvenating Hands training. This is for those who are live on the Zoom right now, plus those who are doing the course replay. And this is a full empowerment. This is the practitioner empowerment where you have the full version where you will be able to use this tool on other persons, on yourself and other persons. Right. So Lillian says in the chat that she felt the energy moving in her hands and then it stopped being as obvious and it just went deep. Oh, that's good. So your hands are activating as the interface for the rejuvenating tool. Yeah, so that's good. That's good, Lillian. So Nandini says, wow, the palms of my hands are hot and pulsing. Okay, so yeah, so your hands are the interface for the tool. So yeah, that's where you as a practitioner will feel it the most. So that yeah, so that's a good sign that it's the empowerment is active. Gary says feeling throughout upper body to top of head. Okay, yeah, so that's good. That's good for you, Gary. And then Eva says hands are warmer. Yeah. Yeah, so that's good. That's a good sign. All right, so this is the practical of how to use the rejuvenating hands on yourself, a client, or a group. You could do a client group as well. So Anna says, I know it was installed because it shows 100, but not sure why I don't feel what others do. Yeah, well, Anna, everybody's different. Some people may be more sensitive in how they feel in the body. But the important thing is for it to work. And yeah, so that's the most important thing. Like how you feel it, it may be different for different people. So I wouldn't worry about that, you know. But when you do the practical, then judge like what results you get. All right, so the practical here, using rejuvenating hands on yourself, or a client or client group, right? And as I said, you can do it uh, physically in person, like if you're doing it on yourself or you're doing it on a family member who's right there. But you can also do it remotely as well. So you just put your hands remotely with intention on the client. All right. And then what you do, so you say the intention statement using Ian's Healer's Toolbox, Rejuvenating Hands. I perform rejuvenating hands on myself or on the client XYZ or client group XYZ. All right, so step one, after you say this statement, place your hands over the body region you want to rejuvenate. So that's if you're doing it on yourself, like put your hands on the area that you want to rejuvenate. Um, if it's a client who's there with you, you could put your hands on the part of their body that you want to do the rejuvenation. Or if the client is remote in another place, just use your intention and place your hands on that part of the body. You can visualize it. You can um, just put the intention that your hands remotely will be going on that part of the body. All right. And then step two, once your hands are placed on the area you want to rejuvenate, allow the system to scan the area. And this will just be a few seconds. And then step three, the rejuvenation protocols will start and it will work automatically. And keep your hands there for 30 seconds or longer, depending on like what's going on and what you're working on. So yeah, so use intuition or muscle testing to see if you need to keep your hands longer than a minute or two. And then step four, the repair stabilizers. Okay, look, Karen is coming in now. Yeah. All right. And then step 4, the repair stabilizes and integrates. And what you may feel, so the client who's been receiving the rejuvenating hands, they may feel warmth in the area, pulsing, energy movement, and relaxation, you know. And you as a practitioner, like you may feel it, you know, the healing going through your hands because your hands are the interface. So some of what y'all were feeling already, like warm hands, hot hands, pulsing hands, um, you as a practitioner may feel that as well. All right, so that's the basic process. So you can try it out on yourself now. Um, like Lilian, you could try it out on your ankle and see if it does anything on the ankle. All right, so the question here, I think you mentioned joints and brain. What about the heart and blood? Um, yeah, so like what I mentioned, those 5 functions, like those are like core functions, but they have other functions as well. Um, but remember, like the cellular rejuvenation. So if the heart and blood system has cells that need to rejuvenate, like it would get rejuvenation through that. So yeah, so I mean, you can try it out and see, you know. So maybe somebody has a heart that's not working properly, so they 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 could do with a rejuvenated heart, you know. So the cells in the heart could be rejuvenated. Yeah, so everybody try this out now. You can try it out on yourself first. All right, so Lillian says, held over my heart and my whole chest area heated up, especially over the heart. Still hot whilst I'm writing. Okay, nice. So yeah, it's working for the heart area. So yeah, so that's good. So just see what happens. All right, so Nandini says, I held on my head for a headache. It's gone in 30. Head feels warm and tingly. Okay, nice. Yeah, so yeah, it worked for your headache. Yeah. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. Feels warm and tingly. Yeah. Yeah, that's great, Nandini. Right. So like these are the core areas you could work on. So cellular rejuvenation, you know, joint restoration. So any issues with joints, you can use it on that. You know, if you have joint pain, joint swelling, you know, give it a try. Um, yeah, maybe like maybe hip joints give trouble. You know, you could try it on that. All right. Nervous system, you know, if your nervous system feels overwhelmed from a lot of energetic work, you can use rejuvenating hands on your nervous system, on your energetic field to renew. Vitality recharging. So yeah, just you wanna boost back your energy, you know, get the vitality back. So yeah, you can try it for all of these things. So Lillian asks, can a body part resist? Held over my ankle and it warmed up. Then I tried over the hallux valgus and nothing seemed to happen. Um, yeah, I mean, okay, so Lillian says, having said that, it seems to be reacting now as I'm writing. Okay. Yeah, so give it a few minutes and see what happens. Yeah. All right, so Eva said I did it on my hip joint and it felt relaxing. And when I asked, I have to do it one time per day or every day? I have to do it.
Not or. One time a day, every day.
Oh, one time a day, every day. Okay, yeah. So that's good. So even something you could try too is combine it with your crystal and see if that um boosts the rejuvenation. Yeah. So that's something you
Mm,
could try as
Yeah.
well, you know.
yeah, sure.
She couldn't charge the crystal with the rejuvenating hands.
Mm. Um, well, the crystals don't really need charging. Like once you create the crystal, you don't really need to charge it.
No, but what I mean then is like just ask the crystal to do the rejuvenating hands for her every
Mhm.
day.
Yeah. Oh,
So
I
to
mean, like
just
program the crystal. Yeah. I mean,
program was the
yeah,
word I wanted
program.
to
Yeah.
get.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Like your crystals, like how we were saying it before, like there's different ways you could do it. So you can program the crystal where you're asking the crystal to do it for you. Um,
Yeah, I
but
asked
and
it
then
to ease
yeah,
my pain before, so
yeah.
so yeah, it
And
worked.
um and then too you can also use the crystal where you you doing the session, but you're passing the healing intention through the crystal to boost the healing.
Okay, yeah.
So you could do that as well.
Mm.
So Anna says, thanks for saving the best tool for last. Okay, nice. Uh, the best part of this tool is I don't need my pendant, as my hands are attached to me whenever I go. Okay, you need to go to catch an next webinar. Okay. Yeah, well, thanks for attending, Anna. And
No, thank you, everyone. I'm just gonna zoom out of this one. Okay. I'll see you Thursday, though.
yeah, see you Thursday, Anna.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
All right, so any questions? You know, yeah, and use it on the skin. So as a visual of, you know, one like the skin being a bit aged, and after you use rejuvenation tool, your skin will be rejuvenated. So yeah, for sure. Take some before pictures and see what we get, over time. All right, so Gary asks a page with access to various tools in one place. Yeah. Yeah, so Lillian says, yeah, she's doing a card deck that would have um like the information for all the tools in one place, which is the card deck. And then Lillian says she did a test sheet with some of them. Yeah. So yeah, so I mean the supporting stuff for the tools, and I mean over time it will develop more, you know. But me, like personally, like how I do it quickly is like I have like in a document, it's just like a list, like 1 to 30. So I have the tools listed 1 to 30, and then just like a short summary of the tool. And then if I'm doing a session on myself or somebody, like I'll say like, what should I use? Should I use a Healer's Toolbox tool or Starseed's Toolbox tool? So if it's the Healer's Toolbox, like I have the list of 30 tools, so I could just muscle test. Is it a tool, between 1 and 10, between 10 and 20, and then narrow down till you get the tool. Sometimes you might need more than one tool for the issue. And that's a quick way, like all the tools on one sheet, like a document. So that's like a quick way you could do it. The deck, Lillian's doing a deck where they'll have a card for each tool. So that'll be like 30 cards. And then each card, she'll have a summary of the tool and like what you say to activate the tool. So yeah, that should cover most of it. And then they have the recordings of the training. And the PowerPoint presentations. Like I send that out in the email. All right. So any questions? All right, let me go ahead. All right, so congratulations. So this is the last tool of the Toolbox 5, and then the Toolbox 5 is the last toolbox in the Healer's Toolbox. So, all right, so congratulations on successfully completing Healer's Toolbox. The whole Healer's Toolbox. Congrats. Yeah, and thank you, Lillian, for the slides. Yeah, it looks really good. Yeah.
Thank you, Ian. It's been a year exactly. You started last January.
Okay, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Like I forgot the start date. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
and was it like
yeah.
the 25th of January or something?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Time
Yeah.
really flies,
Yeah.
And then the Healer's Toolbox, and then now it's evolved into the Starseeds Toolbox.
Correct. And thank you, Gary, for letting Kathleen know. And Kathleen told me about it.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah. And
Okay, so that's how you got here, right?
that's how I got here. And I signed up just for one. And then after 2 or 3, not maybe a 4, and I told Ian, I said, Ian, how can I join the complete thing? There's no way I can stop after this.
Mhm.
So anyway, that was my story. I said, I'm really happy and thank you so much.
Wow. Yeah. So
Gary told me,
thanks.
and that's why Caroline is here, and Karen is here, and Eva is here.
Who told you, Gary?
Gary, yeah.
Oh, wow. So Gary is the central.
Gary is your major supplier of new people.
Oh, thank you so much, Gary. Well, Gary has plenty connections. Yeah. So Yeah, so thank you so much, Gary, and thank you all for joining. You
Mm.
know, it's been quite a journey. You know, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, it
think
feels
you're muted, Gary, if you're talking to us.
No, I was telling Kathy she could come in. Sometimes she'll wander around and she likes to come in, but sometimes she is shy and she'll sort of meander back and forth. And I say she can come.
Yeah, tell her come, because we haven't seen her on screen for a while. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
So maybe we could stop recording.
All right. Yeah, so I'll stop the recording.